All right, welcome back to Primal Yoga, coming at you from the great flat country of Finland. All right, we're gonna be here for a few months, get used to some different sceneries. I'm gonna jump right into it. As always, starting at the top of our mat, facing the narrow edge, into Tadasana. Balance to the four corners of those feet. Engaging our quads, releasing the glutes and hamstrings. Engaging an inch below our navel, keeping those ribs knit. We roll our shoulders back and down the spine, broadening our collarbones. Good. And we get right into it. We drive that, we do our three-way marching. So we drive our left knee high, we step it back. Drive that knee high to curtsy squat, crossing it behind the right leg. Drive that knee high, tap the heel across, and open our hip. Good, again, we drive that knee, step it back. Drive the knee to curtsy, drive the knee, tap the heel, open the hip. 3 more times, drive that knee, step back. Drive the knee to curtsy, drive the knee, cross the heel, open the hip. 2 more, drive that knee, step back. Drive the knee to curtsy, drive the knee, tap the heel, open the hip. Last time, drive that knee, step back. Drive the knee to curtsy, drive the knee, tap the heel, open the hip. Good. We're gonna go ahead and step that left foot back to our about a warrior one distance, all right? Right leg is straight. We're gonna inhale, mini back bend, and fold down a straight right leg, leading with our chest, coming all the way down into our Parsvottanasa. We inhale to rise, and we get to our classic pistol squat, bending just the left knee, squatting low. Rise up, inhale to mini back bend, exhale to fold, leading with the chest all the way down. Inhale to rise, bending the left to our pistol squat. Rise up, inhale mini back bend, exhale to fold. Inhale to rise into our pistol squat. And rise. Good. 2 more. Inhale, mini back bend. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise to pistol squat. Last one. Inhale, mini back bend. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise into pistol squat. We rise back up. We set our warrior one feet. Left toes slightly angled to top left corner of our mat. Heel. We rise up on the ball of that left foot, self-correct to square the hips. We plant our heel. Hands go to heart. We bend into that right knee, driving out over the last 3 toes. We lift our arms to the sky to warrior one. That core is engaged. Our shoulders are rolled back and down the spine. We hold here. Hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Hands come to heart, straighten into that right leg. We're gonna turn our toes to face the sidewall, the wide edge of our mat, into a wide-legged stance. We're gonna bring our hands back behind our heads as we do wide-legged stance, good mornings. So we're gonna hinge at our hips, folding forward, trying to keep those legs straight. You can have a slight bend. And we're keeping our shoulders pulled back. Hinge until you feel that stretch in the hamstrings. We lift back up, pressing our hips forward. We're gonna do this one a few times. Hinge at the hips, lower to that stretch point. Rise back up, engaging the glutes and the hips. Again to hinge. And rise back up. We're gonna do this one a few times here. Feel free to go at your own pace. Engaging the glutes and core and lower back. Keeping those shoulders engaged. We're not rounding forward. Trying to keep that flat back. A few more rounds here. Go for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Hands can come down. We're gonna get into our boxer squat here. Hands are gonna be right in tight in front of us. All right, you can bring them to heart, keep them in fists, whatever you'd like. Gonna do some boxer squats. So we're gonna squat down to the middle. We're gonna shift our weight to the right. We rise up, that left leg can drag. We step it wide, sink low, squat all the way across, rise up, right foot can drag. We go back and forth here, a few rounds. Feel free to go at your own pace. Getting that good stretch in the low, wide stance squat and rising up like you're trying to get underneath a fence here, underneath a wire. Good. Go for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Next time you come down to that wide stance, we rise up to the middle. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna turn our right toes to face the narrow edge of our mat. The left toes are slightly pointed forward. We're not exactly parallel with the back of our mat. We're gonna extend right arm out in front, left arm back behind. We send that left hip back. We reach long with our right arm as far as we can go until it brings us down to the floor, just inside that ankle. You can use a block here if you need it. And that left arm reaches straight up to the sky. We're stacking left ribs on top of right. Extended triangle pose. Hold here for a few breaths. We hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. We rise ourselves back up tall. Hands can come to heart. We're gonna turn those left toes to face forward, same direction as right. We bend into that right knee, shifting our weight. As we hinge at the hip, we lift that left leg high. Arms back by our sides in airplane. We reach those arms straight out in front of us to warrior 3. We hold. Left toes pointed down at the floor. Our hip is closed. Those shoulders are rolled back and down the spine. We hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. We rise up. Left foot comes down to meet right. And we meet in Tadasana. Good work. We got to hit the other side now. From our Tadasana, again, that 3-way marching, we hit the right leg. We drive that right knee high, we step it back. Drive right knee to curtsy behind left. Drive right knee, tap the heel across, open the hip. Good, again, we drive that knee, step back. Drive the knee to curtsy. Drive the knee, tap the heel, open the hip. 3 more times. Drive that knee, step back. Drive the knee to curtsy. Drive the knee, tap the heel, open the hip. 2 more. Drive that knee, step back. Drive that knee to curtsy. Drive the knee, tap the heel, and open the hip. Last time. Drive that knee, step back. Drive the knee to curtsy. Drive the knee, tap the heel, open the hip. Good. Now we step that right foot back. That warrior 1 split. Left leg is straight, right leg is straight. Up tall, we inhale, mini back bend. Exhale to fold, leading with the chest on the straight left leg to our Parsvottanasa, all the way down. Inhale to rise, we bend just the right knee into our pistol squat. Rise back up, inhale, mini back bend. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise into that pistol squat. 3 more times. Inhale, mini back bend. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise into our pistol squat. 2 more times. Inhale, mini back bend. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise to pistol. Last time through, we inhale, mini back bend. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise to pistol squat. Now we rise back up. We reset those feet to our warrior 1 feet. Rise up on the ball of that right foot. We self-correct to square the hips, and we plant the heel. Grounding through that right heel. Hands go to heart. We bend into that left knee, driving out over the last 3 toes. We lift our arms to the sky. Core is engaged, and we roll those shoulders back and down the spine. We hold for a few breaths. We hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Arms come down, straighten that left leg. Get into our wide-legged stance, turning those right toes and left toes to face the wide edge of our mat. Again, those hands will come up, back behind the head, into our wide-legged stance. Good mornings. Hinging at the hips, you can have that slight bend in the knees. Folding forward, keeping those shoulders engaged until you hit your stretch point. Engage the glutes to rise back up tall. Again, hinging at the hips. Feel free to go at your own pace here. Emphasizing stretch or reps, whatever you prefer. We go for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. We can really release those hands from behind the head. We bring the hands to heart. Get into our boxer squats now. We squat low to the middle. Shift our weight to the left, rise up, drag the right. Step wide, squat low, shift the weight to rise. Back and forth here a few times. Emphasize that stretch when you're low. Really engage the legs when you're squatting to rise. Back and forth here, getting as low as you can. Shifting that weight across. Boxer squats. We go for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Next time we meet in the middle. And we rise up to the center. Arms can come down. We're going to turn the left toes now to face the narrow edge of our mat. Right toes slightly angled forward. We're not parallel. We extend left arm out in front, right arm out behind. We're going to send this right hip back. We reach with our left arm as far as we can go until it brings us down to the floor. That right arm reaches straight up to the sky into our extended triangle. Use those blocks here if you need them. We want right ribs stacked on top of left. And we hold for a few breaths. We hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Right arm brings us back up tall. We bring our hands down. We turn those right toes to face left. We shift our weight onto that left foot, bending at the knee, hinging at the hips. As we lean forward, we lift that right leg high into our airplane and into warrior 3, reaching those arms straight out in front of you. Right toes are pointed straight down at the floor. That hip is closed. And our shoulders are rolled back and down the spine. Warrior 3, we hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. We bring that right foot forward to meet left. And we all meet in Tadasana. All right, good work. That's another fast flow. Stay tuned for the next one. Let's get primal.